Meanwhile, Phil Robertson from Human Rights Watch said the coup in Myanmar is, quote, our worst nightmare. He also said it's going to result in Myanmar becoming a pariah state. Let's listen in.
This is our worst nightmare. What we're seeing is the Burmese military destroying the democracy that has resulted in a landslide win for the NLD. I mean, it wasn't just a small win for the NLD. The 2020 election was a landslide. And overnight, the military has returned Burma to the pre-2010 situation of military governments. You know, it's going to result in Myanmar becoming a pariah state. The reality is that this is absolutely disastrous. It's possibly the worst possible thing that could happen to the country. Military decided that they were unhappy with the NLD being returned to power with an even bigger majority in the parliament, and they decided to do something about this. And the great fear now is, of course, all the people who spoke out against the military over the years during the democracy all have to go into hiding. They could be facing retaliation. We're very concerned that we're going to, again, return to the pre-2010 situation where, you know, we were dealing with one of the worst rights-abusing governments in the region. It's outrageous. It's unacceptable. And the international community now has to act and hold Min Aung Hlaing and the top military commanders of Myanmar responsible. And they've realized that they have no way to win in this democratic game, so therefore they just tore up the rules and decided they're going to go back to what they preferred from the beginning, which is direct power using a completely bogus, fraudulent state of emergency declaration to say that we're going to hold power for a year. The decision to have a military coup this time shows again that while the people of Myanmar and the democracy of Myanmar has moved forward, the mentality of the Myanmar military is not. And it's very possible that we will see new flows of Myanmar refugees coming to Thailand to escape a widening crackdown.
Myanmar's November vote was only the second democratic election the country had seen since it emerged from the 49-year grip of military rule in 2011. The NLD swept the polls and was expecting to give the 75-year-old Suu Kyi a new 5-year term. The military has for weeks complained that the polls were riddled with irregularities and claimed to have uncovered more than 10 million instances of voter fraud. It had demanded the government-run election commission release voter lists for cross-checking, which the commission did not do so.